want you to know that the center hole, that hole, is mine. This is a friend of mine, his name is Larry, and he just wants to know the FN. This is the FN 9mm. So he's doing that little group. Yeah, this camera really doesn't show that much, but. And that gentleman over there was a student. He was coming up today as a guest. He bought himself a .22 revolver, a 9-shot Taurus, and he's doing quite well with it. So today is just a day we're just doing some shooting. Alright, so this is the target we used. Now, normally I use my own target, which this was my target. But like I said, a friend of mine wasn't really going to shoot, but when he wanted to try the 32 and he wanted to try the FN 9mm, the FNX, you know, it was, why put up another target? I mean, I'm not there for any reason but to shoot. I know where I'm hitting. I marked my hits, so I really don't have to worry about it, and we marked his hits. So, but I use a bigger target, not just because I'm using that target, but the larger the target gives me more places to place my groups. So if I just had a target this size, you know, I mean, that's all I have to work with. Where this one I have, you know, not even using these. If I just want to put a group in an elbow, another elbow, group in a groin, a group over here, I have more places to put my groups. Anyway, that was the 32 at 20 feet, 12 rounds. Okay, I don't know if you can see that little red mark there, but Buzz, 32, 20 feet, 12 rounds. There's Terry, 20 feet, 9mm. Terry, some 9, some 32s. Me, 9mm, 30 feet, 13 rounds. Terry, 32s and 9mm at 15 feet. All right. Now, that's not a bad group. I mean, that would put, if that was placed here, that would stop a person. The same with this group. I mean, that's all within a torso of a person, you know, and naturally my groups. But, you know, I would prefer to see him a little tighter. But, I mean, this is somebody that doesn't do a lot of shooting, so you can't expect miracles from him. And once he started listening and getting it in, you know, to know that he was just doing a lot of trigger jerking, he started to bring in his group. So he would have gotten a little tighter over time. So he didn't really do that bad, like I said. But I'm going to try to get up there again, all by myself. I'm not going to let anybody know I'm going. All right, and I'll bring this camera with this tripod because it's got a little bit better zoom on it. Because the other one I brought with me, which is the, where the hell is it? The Fuji. It's got a zoom, but for some reason it seems to bleach out. Now I won't know until I actually put it up, you know, on the screen in the computer. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's it. That's the target. Now, like I say, when I go up there again with the 32, I'll bring my 9 and my 45, and I'll put out a couple of targets, and I'll put this up and just let it sit there. And you guys see a lot of target shooting, a lot of range stuff. You know, I just, you know, I don't want to bore you guys with that stuff, you know, I mean, because it's all over. You know, a range is a range, a target is a target, you know. You know, and you can watch me or anybody else fire a gun all day. But until you actually fire it yourself, you're not going to know if you like it or not. So, but that's it. So now I got to clean them.